In the early 19th century, a family in Tennessee settled on fertile land seeking peace and prosperity. John Bell, his wife Lucy, and their children built a life far from civilization, embracing the challenges of frontier life. They cleared the land, raised sturdy structures, and planted their dreams in the rich soil, working tirelessly from dawn till dusk. Years passed. The Bell farm thrived, a testament to their hard work, a beacon of prosperity in the vast wilderness where they found solace and success. But a darkness was approaching, creeping in from the edges of the woods, seeping into their lives like a chilling fog, bringing with it an air of foreboding. Their idyllic life began to unravel with strange occurrences that defied explanation. Animals grew agitated, shying away from unseen threats, their usual calm replaced by inexplicable fear. Unexplained noises pierced the night, whispers carried on the wind, unsettling the family and disturbing their peace. The children, their innocent laughter silenced, huddled closer to the hearth, their young eyes wide with fear, seeking comfort in each other's presence. John Bell, a pragmatic man, dismissed it as the work of mischievous boys, a nuisance to be dealt with, believing it to be mere child's play. He would soon realize his grave miscalculation as the true nature of the disturbances began to reveal itself. Whispers followed them into the house. The sounds grew bolder, a cacophony of unseen things. Objects moved with no explanation, doors slammed shut, their heavy wood echoing through the house. The children began to speak of a presence, a coldness that followed them, watched them. It was a darkness that seemed to seep from the very walls, a suffocating dread that clung to them like cobwebs. Lucy Bell, a woman of deep faith, turned to prayer, seeking solace in the scriptures. But the entity grew bolder. It began to target the youngest daughter, Betsy. Her bed shook violently, unseen hands tugged at her hair. Betsy's screams pierced the night, a chilling symphony of terror that echoed through the small community. Then it spoke, a voice that seemed to come from the very depths of darkness itself, a voice like nails on a chalkboard, raspy and filled with malice. It was a sound that could curdle blood and freeze the soul. It taunted John Bell, mocked his faith, threatened his family. The witch's words were like poison, seeping into the very fabric of their lives. It called itself the Bell Witch, a vengeful spirit with an unknown score to settle. Its presence was a dark cloud over the Bell household. The news spread like wildfire through the small community. Whispers of the witch's malevolence reached every corner of the town. Neighbors, their faces etched with fear and concern, arrived at the Bell farm, drawn by the tales of horror. They came seeking answers, but found only more questions. They witnessed the horrors firsthand. The witch's presence was undeniable, a chilling reality that left them all shaken. Objects flew across the room, doors slammed shut with supernatural force, and the chilling voice of the witch echoed in their ears. It was a nightmare come to life. Even the most skeptical among them couldn't deny the evil that had taken root in the Bell household. The witch's power was real, and it was terrifying. The haunting was no longer a private nightmare, it had become a public spectacle. The Bell Witch had made her presence known, and no one would ever forget it. Section 4. Terror Reigns. The Bell Witch reveled in the chaos it created. It tormented the family relentlessly, driving them to the brink of madness. John Bell, once a robust man, grew weak and ill, his body wasting away under the constant strain of fear. The witch's grip on the family tightened, its presence a suffocating weight that pressed down upon them. Neighbors, once eager to help, began to avoid the farm, fearing for their own safety. The Bell family, once pillars of the community, were now ostracized, living under a cloud of fear and suspicion. The haunting had poisoned their lives, leaving them isolated and broken. Section 5. A Haunting Legacy. Years later, John Bell died, his death attributed to the relentless torment of the witch. The once vibrant man was reduced to a shadow of his former self, his spirit broken by the unyielding presence that haunted him day and night. Some say the witch poisoned him, slipping a deadly concoction into his drink. Others that it was the sheer terror that consumed him, the constant fear gnawing away at his sanity until his body could take no more. With John Bell's death, the witch's reign of terror seemed to end. The torment ceased, the whispers faded, and the once oppressive atmosphere around the Bell household began to lift. The entity that had haunted the Bell family for years vanished into the shadows, leaving behind an eerie silence. But the story of the Bell Witch lived on, whispered around campfires, passed down through generations, each retelling adding new layers of fear and fascination. A chilling reminder that some places hold on to darkness, that the past can linger in the shadows waiting to resurface. Some evils leave an indelible mark on the world, etched into the very fabric of the land and the memories of those who lived through it. And to this day, the legend of the Bell Witch continues to haunt the hills of Tennessee, a story that refuses to be forgotten, a chilling tale of a family cursed and a spirit's insatiable thirst for vengeance, a legacy that endures through the ages.